Hello, this is Rob here from robcoven.com, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to join the self-publishing revolution and get a book on the Kindle store, and so your book can be sold around the world. It's an amazing thing, and there are several things to do, but however it is quite easy. You have to get an account at kdp.amazon.com, although you can link it to your Amazon account. You also should set up an account at authorcentral.amazon.com, but you don't have to. So we're going to sign in at kdp.amazon.com now. And on the bookshelf we add new title. And before I start, I should say that already you should have put a lot of thought into your title, the 2 categories it's going to go in, 7 keywords, the description of the book or the blurb, and the cover. And I've got all those ready. So first of all, it's asking you to enroll this book in Kdp Select. If you want to do this, you have to make sure the ebook you're uploading does not exist anywhere else. If you enroll in Kdp Select, this means you can offer the book for free for 5 days, which is a great marketing ploy, and you can also enter the book in a countdown deal, which means it can be sold at a reduced price for a finite amount of time, and that's another good marketing ploy. So I'm going to check that box. I'm going to put from freelancer to entrepreneur, how changing my life created my business. So I've thought about that. I've put as many keywords in as I could. So I'm not going to put in a subtitle. If your book is part of a series, you can put a series title in there and the number of the book that it is. Now there is a little trick here whereby you can make up a series title and enter it as volume number 1, even if you have no intention at all of completing the series, and you'll still get an extra bang on the keywords there. But I'll leave that one up to you. The edition number we're going to leave blank, and the publisher I put the name of my company in, although you can leave that blank. The description, this is all important. This is what goes underneath the book in Amazon on the book page. Sometimes people will decide to buy the book on the strength of what you put in here. So you really want to think about that. And also another point you can put a bit of HTML in there. You can have bolds and italics in there. Book contributors, that's you, the author. You've got to add contributor and first name, last name, and select author. Another point here, if you're writing a book under a pseudonym, you don't want people to know it's you that's written the book, you can put your pseudonym in here. Language English, and I'll leave the publication date and the ISBN. This is not a public domain work and I hold the necessary publishing rights. And now it's the categories, and these are all important. Don't go for the main big categories. Try and get more specific categories where there is less competition. Another thing to remember is all of this you can change at later dates, and it will be updated within a few hours. And I've gone for 2 quite distinct categories, and 2 categories that are quite unconnected as well. So this is a bit experimental, but we'll see how it goes. So I've gone into self-help, personal growth, success, and computers, web, blogs. Of course, the ones to avoid would be the general ones where you go into art, general. That would be an example of a category that you don't want to go in. You could go art, American, Asian American. That might be a little bit better. So that just shows you how you should choose specific categories. You can only choose 2, and I'll save. So 7 keywords, I would use all of them and enter them there. Quick trick to show you how you can get some of these keywords is go to Amazon, maybe go to Kindle, and start typing in what the book is about. And then it will give you a few suggestions, and some of these suggestions you can be sure are quite regularly searched for in the Kindle store. So I'm going to put blogging for beginners as another keyword there. And that's it. I haven't got any more keywords left. So the book image file, this is something else you should spend a lot of time on. I actually use Facebook groups for this, and you'll never guess how useful that is and how generous people are with their opinions, and I find that really helps. I do that every time. This file is 1200 pixels by 1800 pixels, and it can be as large a resolution as you like. You could make that 200 or 300 and just get Amazon to worry about resizing it and all the different sizes that it will use. But the great thing is to spend a bit of time or money creating a great cover that's going to stand out and speak to the audience you are trying to attract. So there it is. Browse for the image on your computer and upload it. There it is, cover uploaded successfully. Next up, number 5, upload your book file. Do not enable digital rights management and get the book file. Now I'll just quickly show you what I'm going to do for that. I wouldn't advise you to upload a Microsoft Word doc, but that is exactly what I'm going to do. It's better to create a Mobi file with either InDesign with the Kindle plugin or Scrivener or something like that that will produce a cleaner Mobi file than you will get from the Word doc. However, if your book only has text paragraphs and headings in it, and the text paragraphs only have bolds, italics and links in it, there's nothing more complicated like images or bullets or numbered lists, then you probably get away with uploading a Word file, which is what I'm going to do here. The two things that you need to consider are the normal paragraphs should be in the normal style, and you get the style boxes, they're usually up here, and the headings, they should be in the heading 2 style. Apart from that, it's just a Word document. So we'll upload that from our computer. And now Amazon will create the Kindle format from the Microsoft Word doc. Okay, so it says that upload and conversion was successful. And it's actually noticed 8 possible spelling errors. I'm just going to have a quick look at them. They're words I'm happy that are spelled incorrectly rather than actual mistakes. Now is the all-important preview of the book, and now this is where problems can occur when you've created the book in Microsoft Word. Okay, so I've looked through that. It's not great, but I can live with it for the time being, and shortly after Amazon has passed the book, I will then purchase the book and have a look at it on my e-reader and take another view about it. Of course, at any point in the future, I can redo this in Scrivener and spend the time to clean up the HTML and produce a better quality Mobi file for Kindle. But at the moment I'm going to live with this, and I'm going to click up here, book details, and that gets me back to this previous page where everything I've filled in has been saved, and we're okay to save and continue to the next page, which is about price and publishing territories, etc. So here we go, worldwide rights. The price, we're gonna go, of course, $2.99. It's 1,300 words, and that means as it's over $2.99 we can choose the 70% royalty, which is what we want, because less than $2.99 and I think over $9.99 is a 35% royalty, which we don't want, funnily enough. So it does all the prices in all the other currencies for us. We don't tick the Enroll in Kindle Matchbook, but we do check the Kindle book lending. Finally, we just check the confirmation that we own the rights, we wrote the book. And lastly, save and publish. There you go. You have published your own book. And it says here it can take up to 12 hours for English and 48 hours for other languages. I tell you, by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here, that book will be published, and it will be on the Kindle bookstore in front of hundreds of millions of people potentially around the world. If you're listening to this, I would advise you to jump on the self-publishing revolution. Write your own book. It's great fun. You'll find it will help you in ways that you haven't even considered. Apart from that, I wish you all the very best. This is Rob here from robcubbon.com. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.